What's up guys, Sleepz here with another episode of my Journey to Ultimate Team, and we're going to continue on in the FUT draft that we began in the last episode. And to give you guys a quick refresher of the teams that are the changes that I am making within the team, I am subbing out Benteke for the ones to watch Neymar. I am moving Hazard out wide right, and where Hazard was, I am subbing on Fernandinho. So those are the changes that I'm making basically in every single one of these matches. We are currently in just the second round of this FUT draft. In the last episode, you would have seen that I did one FUT draft, lost immediately in the opening round, and then we started another one in which I won the opening round. So we're continuing that draft. So we are up 1-0 in this one. We're on the ball here with Ronaldo. We get extremely lucky. That was a failed Berba spin, but it was one of those where the opponent kind of tackles it and you just manage to tackle it right away. And in this game, I'm not going to lie, as you can tell here, I'm one-on-one with a keeper. I was just having my way with this guy, so I was just having a little bit of fun with it, trying to go for something a bit cheeky in that attempt right there. It's just his defense wasn't very good. You see he's backing off of me right there. There's absolutely no pressure whatsoever on Neymar, and I'm literally just like waiting. This goal is like exactly like the last one. I'm just kind of just waiting for Ronaldo to complete his run, and I just kept playing him in behind every single time. It was just easy goals coming in, and he does eventually queue up a pause, and like I said, I was completely having my way in this match, and you guys are going to tell by the match facts. He had no shots, and I believe I had somewhere in like the mid 60% in possession. So that was a very easy win to see us comfortably into the semifinals. Yeah, there you have it. 63% possession. He had no shots. That was an easy dub for us to see us onto the semi. So moving on to the next match, and this guy had a very good team. He got very lucky in his draft because you guys see here he also has the striker Ronaldo. He has the informed De Gea. He has the informed David Silva, the path to glory Koke. He's got the Nesta center back, of course, an icon in there. And we're actually going to score very early on, and I didn't even actually manage to make my sub yet. So Benteke actually got himself an assist. That was just good. 1-2s among my two strikers before I even managed to make the substitution, and we are going to go up 1-0. And then this clip is quite a long one. And the reason I kept this clip fairly long is because I just wanted to show you guys. This is like FIFA 18 in a nutshell. First off, we have David De Gea, which, like I said many times in this series, I think is the best goalkeeper, making a good double save right there. And then on the break, what happens? Of course, he's going to cross this in to a wide open player and coolly finish that one. So that's just FIFA 18 in a nutshell right there in itself. But what is more FIFA 18 than after conceding, getting yourself a kickoff goal? And that is exactly what's going to happen. So we go from De Gea turning into the best keeper of all time, making some miraculous saves, keeping him alive in this one. He gets a goal on the counter, and then we ourselves are going to get a goal from kickoff, and it is going to come from a Ronaldo long shot as he bangs that one in, restoring our lead literally like 30 seconds after he had just scored. So that's FIFA 18 in a nutshell. Sometimes the gameplay in this game really is something that tests our patience quite a bit. So he does manage to go back up in this one. Or I should say draw level through his own striker Ronaldo. And then right here, this is what I tell you guys all the time. You can't make a mistake distributing out of the back, and we're going to capitalize on this. Now the goal doesn't come immediately like 5 seconds right after, but eventually after a couple of passes, we do find an open Ronaldo in the box, and we are going to make it 3-2. And right here, he is hitting me on the break from a corner, and he's running at me with Dybala, and then Ronaldo's out wide over here, and there's just nothing I could do. It was very hard to defend that situation. If I mark Ronaldo, then he's just going to go forward with Dybala. It was a headache. So this one ends up being 3-3, and then I think this was another kickoff goal, to be completely honest with you, and Ronaldo is there after that one actually deflected off of his sliding challenge. We are going to go at 4-3, and then we're on the ball here with Turan. I'm actually paused the game because I was going to make some defensive substitutions. Before the pause even goes through, he managed to bag a second, and we are up 5-3 in this one. So at this point, the game was basically killed off. You can tell he's kind of given up, going in with some reckless slide challenges like that. This should have been a pretty simple goal for us, but you guys see here that it actually doesn't go in until the third attempt. So we make that one 6-3 in the 85th minute, and that basically confirmed at that point that this was going to be a GG. One last chance for us, and we're going to pass that back to Ronaldo. You see at this point, he's thrown in the towel essentially, and the final score, 7-3. So 10 goals in that one. So after slugging it back and forth, we finally managed to really break free from this guy and leave him behind. 16 shots, 15 on target. I didn't even realize how skewed the stats were in that one, so I'm glad we managed to finally really take a solid lead on this guy. So moving on to the final, which is what we want to see. We want to be making it to at least the finals in these FUT drafts, and this is another guy who had a very nice draft. He even nicer than the last one. He's got the path to glory, Gabriel Jesus, inform Hazard, Litmanen, I believe he had one other icon in there. Yeah, he had the Prime Rui Costa. So a very, very good selection of players for my opponent here. And fortunately for us, we are actually going to take the lead in a very fluky manner. That deflected effort just fell kindly for Neymar. And to be fair, Neymar actually had a lot of work to do in that situation, but he did manage to finish that one on the weak-footed volley. And Neymar is going to make it 2-0. And the funny thing about this is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but throughout this entire draft, Neymar has literally not scored a single goal. He's been more of the assist man. So for him to pick up 2 in the final is very clutch. This guy does pull one back through Ronaldo. He just managed to find some good space there. And when you're from that close, I don't think Ronaldo's going to miss an opportunity like that. This was a very, very dodgy situation for us. I don't know how in the world striker Ronaldo is missing that opportunity. Like, it is a wide open net, and this man hit it off of the post. What is going on right there? So we're only up by 1 goal, and that's a very dangerous situation in this game, especially with how dodgy the defending can be at times. And there is Ronaldo again, equalizing. So that one kind of hurt, especially because that one came right before halftime. It would have been nice to go into the half with the lead intact. But this guy made a mistake, kind of trying to dribble / pass out of the back. We capitalize on it, dispossess him with Ronaldo, and we do make it 3-2. And we are actually going to restore our 2-goal lead. There's Turan shooting from distance and giving us a little bit of breathing room in this game. So at that point, I think it's a GG, you know. It's the 77th minute here, and he is going to actually pull one back. That was just, I think he was actually looking for the ongoing runner in the box, but it actually fell to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo makes no mistake. All I had to do was not concede twice for like 20 minutes of FIFA, and I didn't manage to do so. This guy actually manages to equalize it in the 85th minute. But a little bit of luck here is on our side. As you see, he wins the ball there, and we managed to just about tackle it off of him. He didn't clear his lines quick enough, and I'm not going to say that was really a misplay on his part because, I mean, he barely had any time to react. The ball fell at his feet, and I was just on that already. So we win that one 5-4. Thankfully, we don't have to go into extra time, and we're looking to get some better rewards because last time we won the FUT draft, we got 2 25Ks and 2 5Ks, which is terrible. And this time around, we do manage to get ourselves a 50K pack, which is very nice, along with a 5K pack there on the side. I'm actually not sure if it's possible to get a 100K pack out of a FUT draft. I know I've never done it in all the years I've played FUT draft, so who knows? So anyways, we have one more thing to take care of in this episode as far as gameplay goes, and that is qualifying for FUT Champions. I told you guys this week I'm not going to mess that up. We are going to get ourselves into FUT Champions because I would really like to make it into Gold 1 and basically have some 100K packs to open for Team of the Year that's coming out next week. Now, before we get into the gameplay too much, you guys would have seen that at the beginning of this, you guys would have seen I had no right back, and there's actually a reasoning for that, which we will get to at the end of the episode, but I just threw any random right back I had in my club there to just get me through this match while I try to secure my FUT Champion spot, because I only needed 3 points out of 2 games, so it would be pretty devastating if I didn't manage to get 2 points out of 3 matches. So we managed to draw level in this one after he scored from a corner, and I hate conceding those set pieces like that because to me, it just like really hurts to concede goals like that because it's not, I feel like I was just cheated. I don't feel like I conceded because the player was better than me. I feel like I conceded to a gimmick, and it just sucks conceding those goals. And the way that when you take it short from a corner, it's like anything can happen once they start passing it quickly in the area. So anyways, you guys see there that my opponent just hit the post with Dele Alli, and I think a little bit earlier we actually hit the crossbar with Ben Yedder, and we're actually going to hit the crossbar yet again with Modric. And Luis Suarez here is offside, but you guys would have seen on that effort, he actually managed to hit the post even though the goal was wide open, but I'm not going to cry about it too much because he was offside. We are finally going to manage to find the breakthrough in this one through Suarez. He turns his man. I don't think he expected me to put it onto Suarez's weaker foot, which is what I was looking to take advantage of, and with the low driven finish, we actually hit the post again, but fortunately for us, this time it did go in. We killed the game off in the 86th minute. Suarez actually fires that one at the near post, and I was looking to shoot that one far post. I'm not really sure why it went near post, but I'm not going to complain if it finds the back of the net. That was kind of his last effort in that one. Ibrahimovic from distance, but Oblak was there to make sure there's no chance for this guy to get back into it. And with that, we get ourselves we hold our position in Division 1, 7,500 coins in the bank, and most importantly, we do qualify for FUT Champions Weekend League. So in the last episode, I did mention to you guys that I was doing some Team of the Year preparation. Now, many of you may have thought that that was in the form of investments, which I haven't quite got around to yet, but what I did do, I've been saving this footage for like a week now, is I did quite a few of these premium La Liga upgrade packs because I imagine that the team of the year is going to have at least half or maybe a little less than half, maybe 5 La Liga players. And I actually also did some premium Premier League upgrade players as well. If you guys don't know what these are by some chance, it's just basically 25k packs with only players from a particular league. So we're going to have 25k packs with La Liga only players and 25k packs with Premier League only players. Now, I had, like I said, I did quite a few of these, so we are going to browse through my packs. You see, I have 34 stocked up so far. Some of these are FUT Draft rewards. Some of these are the packs that I just did in those SBCs. Unfortunately, I do think I spread myself a little too thin with the La Liga Premium Players packs. I did want to do a few more of the Premier League ones, but I thought I had more rare players in my club than I thought, and this is actually the reason why I don't have a right back. I actually accidentally put my right back into one of these SBCs. So I think the total of the La Liga ones we have, I believe we have 20 or 25 La Liga ones and only 4 Premier League ones, which is a huge mistake on my part, especially because I think there's going to be like 3 or 4 Prem players in there. I should have I wanted like 20 La Liga ones and 10 Premier League ones, but I just overstretched myself with La Liga players, so hopefully those do end up paying out. And when Team of the Year drops, we are going to be opening some of these bad boys up, and I'm also going to stock up on 2 player packs, as well as put some FIFA points on the account to probably rip through some 100Ks when those do get released. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you're all enjoying the series. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.